Hello everybody, my name's Paul Tace. It appears the first Mavic Mini 2 has been accidentally sold, and this is going to give us our first look at its specs. So let's get started. Okay guys, so as I said, it appears that Best Buy has accidentally sold the first Mavic Mini 2 to an unsuspecting customer. They've walked in and seen it, and obviously known it's not out yet, and they've gone and bought it. Now he's made a video about this, he's a YouTuber, you can find it on Our Beautific World. I'll drop a link in the description down below. And he basically shows you him unboxing it, but it's not yet flown. It's not 100% sure that this isn't a hoax, but it does look pretty real, and for the most, everybody's assuming that it is. So on this assumption, we're quickly going to go forwards, have a look at the specs, and see what we think. Now the first thing I'm going to point out, obviously as you'd expect, is going to be 249 grams. This is to keep it below the 250 gram mark, which is going to make it a lot more viable to fly in certain countries across Europe, the UK, and also Canada. Now if we just quickly go through the specs, we're going to be able to shoot in 4K, we're going to have OcuSync 2, and it's going to have better wind resistance. Now two of these three things appear to be something that the Mavic Mini could do. The 4K shooting and the better wind resistance is something they could do with a firmware upgrade. By making the Mavic Mini tilt more, it would make it more resistant to wind, and also being able to shoot 4K, they could just enable that on the Mavic Mini. However, I did have a comment from Armando on my last video, sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, which says that although the Mavic Mini could shoot on 4K, it won't do because it'll overheat, so it needs to have a cooling system in. So I would suspect that the new Mavic Mini 2 has got the cooling system in. So obviously, as I said before, we've got OcuSync 2 in there. This is going to have a much wider range, so maybe Jimbo, you'll finally get your lightweight drone that can go longer distances. With OcuSync 2, you'd expect a 2K range outside of America and a 10K range within America. The other thing that was quite exciting was that it would be more wind resistant. It looks like they've actually upped the power on the motors, which again is really going to help it battle the wind. Although I'm not sure, obviously I've never had my hands on one, to see how effective this will be. Now the one thing that I'll point out that I think would be a huge disappointment to a lot of people is there is no front or back facing sensors. This makes active track highly unlikely. So maybe this will be a deal breaker for you, let me know. Now the fact that the Mavic Mini has already been seen in a shop, you would expect the release date to be between the 4th and the 6th of November. Okay guys, so that's all the specs out of the way and the possible release date. Now for me, the only reason I would buy Mavic Mini 2 is for this YouTube channel, to move forward with all you guys and to give more tutorials, tips and tricks. So it'll be really helpful for me if you let me know if this is the kind of thing you'd want to upgrade to. Leave a comment in the section down below. As I say, I've got a Mavic Air 2 which is giving me 4K, it's giving me strong wind resistance and loads of extra features. And I've also got the Mavic Mini, so I'm still under the 249 grams if I want a quick easy flight for a little bit of fun. So ultimately guys, it's going to be down to you whether it's worth me upgrading, so please let me know in the section down below. Okay guys, and actually the last thing I wanted to say is that I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers now. I think I'm just 7 away. It's taken me 2 years to get to this stage, and this is really exciting for me. And it wouldn't be possible without you guys and all of your support. So a really big thank you to all of you. It's something I want to do and something I want to celebrate. So if you have any ideas of how to celebrate, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll look through all the comments. Thanks again guys, and I hope to see you in the next one.